diplomacy means the art of nearly deceiving all your friends, but not quite deceiving all your enemies. So that is his definition for diplomacy, and that is from the late Dr. K.A. Buzia. He was a prime minister of Ghana from 1969 to 1972. And today there's a lecture going on, or a lecture will be held at 3 p.m. at the Accra International Conference Center. The president will be there. The ex-president Kufuor will chair the occasion, and the Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, will also be there. I'm sure most of the MPs and ministers that he mentored or actually dealt with, will also be there. Your MP will be there, so if you want to have a time with your MP, aside from Parliament and constituency, that is another great place you can meet with them and enjoy a lecture from such a great man. He left a big legacy. Let me tell you that Paul's Fitness is looking for a professional instructor with good teaching aerobic skills and administrative secretary. So you can call them or send your CV to the general manager, Paul's Fitness Ghana Limited, East Legon, Accra, Ghana. And I think they are in Lizzie's Sports Complex. So yeah, that's for a short of locating them. I'll be going straight on to my newspaper headlines this morning, but I will bring you another thing from Morgan Antibacterial Medicated Soap. They're bringing you the soap that actually helps you in taking care of your skin. If you want to be proud of your skin and be all intact, be able to wear whatever you want at whatever time, you should get one of the Morgan Antibacterial Medicated Soap. This product is available in all pharmacy shops, provision stores across the country. But you can get a bulk purchase at the Royal Dutch Pharmaceuticals Company Limited in Adabraka, opposite Evangelical Assemblies of God Church, or any of their distributors, Doran Pharmacy in Sunyain and Kumasi, and Interpharma Limited in Koforidua. You can also reach them on 0262 469 252, 0262 469 252. I'm going to go straight onto my newspaper headlines for this morning, and I'm kicking off with the New Crusading Guide. The New Crusading Guide has on the front page, Kwesi Botwe angry, denies picking NDC chairmanship form. And the first question I ask myself is, has the chairmanship form become so unattractive to the point where people like the great Kwesi Botwe and co should be angry when they've been perceived to have picked forms for a chairmanship position? Well, that is up to you to answer. And I have Lushan CEO accused UT Bank of fraud money laundering. This story is quite interesting. And it's a whole story you would want to read into details. For lack of time, we probably might not be able to touch much on that, but you can grab one of the newspapers, especially the New Crusading Guide it has on the front page. And Imar of Kano praises President Akufo-Addo. Imar of Kano. And that I like this traditional look. It's like a symbol of them wherever they go if you become the Imar. On the front page of the Chronicle, we have boycott foreign goods, which we'll be touching on briefly, to grow Ghana's economy, AGI. So the Association of Ghanaian Industries is saying that, well, boycott foreign goods, then purchase what's made in Ghana, so Ghana's economy can grow. It makes sense, and I agree with them 100%. That's why we're all going made in Ghana. But also, to our Ghanaian producers, make sure you meet the standard. Make sure you fine-tune and you're finishing very, very perfect or up to standard. I love the Ghanaian product, but I have a problem with the finishing. So when I get the perfect quality that matches the finishing, I will pay anything for that. Church of Pentecost bids farewell to Apostle Onyina. And we have a picture of Apostle Onyina here on the top right corner. And then suspected murderer of journalists arrested. Well, that is also on the top left corner. Philip Akuminin alias Atapinin, murderer suspect. Well, it's too bad. That's like a bad story out there. And now, if I am going on to the Daily Statesman, we have Ghana NPP celebrates Buzia. And yesterday I had a very, can I say intriguing or funny revelation. So Buzia actually came out of the name Busia. And also, it was actually connoted later on into best university student in Africa. So yes, it means he grew to be a great academician and a politician. Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire fights cocoa disease, and then uphold rule of law. President charges African leaders. President has one message for all African leaders: uphold rule of law, unite Africa, grow Africa together. Let's grow our own. And these are the messages he sends whenever he's found in any African leadership gathering, which is great. I think we should also work at it as African leaders or people of Africa. Just these three stuff, we can do them, and Africa will become great back on again. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times, I have "Don't interfere with educational system. Mathematics professor cautions politicians." And look at this picture critically. If Professor Anku is shown to you without a title, I'm sure 90 out of 100 people will say, okay, he's a professor. Probably a physics professor, a math professor. He really looks like a professor. President urges Nigeria to support Africa's single market. And that's over 3 governments, so far as I know, in government or in Ghana, have attempted going into this eco thing or eco trading, free trading thing, and we've still not seen anything about it. Because I'm sure the bigger markets will actually penetrate the smaller markets and take advantage of them, which we should work on before we lose that unity or expected growth out of uniting or actually creating a free trade. The Daily Guide has on the front page, NDC shops for chairmen. Okay, and again, we have these pictures: Kwesi Boche, Betty Modi Drisu, Samuel Ofusu, and Benjamin Kumbo. But again, Kwesi Boche is angry because he says he didn't. But we'll get into all that. We will be talking with the vice chairman of the Central Region, Eckow Ewusi. He's already seated, glancing through the newspaper. So if you're hearing the newspapers going back and forth, it's me and Eckow Ewusi trying to glance through and bring you some of the headlines. So in case you're trying to pick and choose, you know exactly which ones to pick and which ones to choose. This all on the show, The Dialogue. My name is Abidi Anim. We are streaming this show live on our Facebook wall at Net2TVGH, and also interacting with you on our Instagram and Twitter page, Net2TVGH. And that's Nana Rocks Nigeria at Abuja Bar Conference. And then Martin Amidu goes wild over suspicious cash. This story is quite funny. So he gets an alert that there's a transaction into his account, a huge sum of money, and calls his banker, fires his banker, and says, okay, you should have asked my permission before allowing that transaction. I didn't ask anybody to deposit the money, so get the money out of my account, reverse the transaction. I want to be as clean and as sanctimonious as I am. And I think it's partly funny and partly shows who he is. Man arrested over journalist murder. But I have a few questions for Martin Amidu. Does it really clear all transactions that comes into his account before they take place? Does he really okay them? Or just because now he's Martin Amidu or he's the special prosecutor, he needs to walk on like a straight line? Well, that's all a good sign of a good leader. So yes, it shows that if he can reverse that huge sum of amount, he won't spare you if you let go of that. And I had a whole conversation on that yesterday as to all politicians and public servants being careful when they get any extra bonuses coming into their account or their bank account without their consent or without their notice. And then they should be careful about it. Well, consolidated banks offload 1,700 workers. Process ends by September 30th. And as much as sad that can be, I think even the banks themselves would have offloaded more numbers than that, because now they're creating mobile banking, ATM usage, and all the other stuff that is cutting down on hiring a lot of bankers. In other countries, I mean, you enter the banking hall and you have about 2 people doing virtually what about 5 people here in Ghana will do. So as we're progressing, we should expect all that happening. And as we embrace IT or technology, it comes with some of these problems. Ghana to get 20 million pounds from UK, and that's to implement jobs and economic transformation program. 3 injured by machete welding huge in Sanarugu. Okay, I got that right. That's on the back page of the Daily Graphic. But yes, I like that. Ghana gets 20 million pounds from UK to implement jobs and economic transformation program. And I hope some people don't write letters to the UK to say, don't give Ghana this money again, because now it's thing of the day. Probably I should let Focus write that letter. Well, we're bringing you Compound House, and it's a show, drama series put together by Apostle Productions and the 2 TV, and it features Kojun Kansal Lewin, Bernard Nyako, Bishop, Achre Brewer, Yaudabo, Fred Amugi, Benedicta Gaffa, Colleague, Eja Menu, SK, Somewhere from Pond, and many others. And it's a funny comedy drama series, locally made, purely by Ghanaian artists. You can tell from the actress, the name and the actors that I'm mentioning, they're quite funny. Watch Compound House only on the 2 TV at 7:30 p.m. every Saturday, and don't miss it. Trust you me, you will be addicted to that show. I'm bringing you Dependable Herbal Homes product, and they have the Dependable Herbal Home Today Man Capsule, Today Cool Capsule, and Today Laxative Capsule. They each have different things they take care of. The Today Man Capsule takes care of sexual weakness and vitality in men. It also enhances urine flow. The Today Cool Capsule takes care of bleeding piles, hemorrhage in the urine, and also can cure it completely. It doesn't manage it. The Today Laxative Capsule is also used for waist pains, back pains, piles, and removal of excess phlegms. When you come to the ladies, we have the Today Lady Care Capsule that also helps put their menstrual cycle in check. So you know when you're having a menstrual cycle and when you're ending it. You also take care of your menstrual cramps and the menstrual pains and all that. It can also help in treatment of your candidiasis, which we call white. I don't think you should be embarrassed or you should be ashamed if you have white, because it's part of the human system or the ladies system. I love the Today Lady Wash because it keeps your place odorless and clean. For bulk purchase, you can go to Dependable Herbal Home in Medina New Road near the Rolling Circle, also known as the Greenhouse. But in Kaswa, located opposite Datus International School, or you can go to any of their distributors, Repatch Ventures, King's Walk Herbal in Okanshi, or Baywatch Herbal in Medina Old Road, opposite Doku Clinic. You can also call them on 027 222 027 222 So go and grab one. Their products are available in all pharmacy shops, chemical shops, and herbal shops across the country. We have here the first vice from the central region. He is called Mr. Eckow, and he's already calm. And did you come all the way from central region?
No.
Okay. Because you got here quite early and on time. I respect and appreciate guests when they come on time, because I know the traffic situation in Medina, and you're looking all African and made in Ghana, executively done.
When you get the opportunity to go on a big station like Net2, a local station, it's a privilege. So one of the first things you got to do is make sure you get there on time.
We respect that. We really respect
so being here today is a privilege for me. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Ewusi, we will talk about the central region and the plans you have and your leadership in the central region have in the central region against 2020 and supporting government's agenda. But we should look at the newspaper headlines this morning, and one of the catchy ones was saying like, boycott foreign goods and consume made in Ghana to help economic growth. I know you would want to reserve all your titles and accolades and everything and come off just at the first vice, but you have a lot of knowledge in business and also economic growth.
I saw the article, and in fact, I'm so happy that people of positions have now started echoing that sentiment. In Ghana here, take fuel prices, for instance. Market price, factors why up, we always bring it down to foreign exchange. So the question is, why is foreign exchange playing a vital role in our economy? Any country in the world do export and import.
Yeah.
But if you take our country, Ghana, our beloved country, Ghana, it is becoming as if what we are importing far outweighs what we are exporting.
But hasn't that been the story since? I mean, I can remember clearly when I was a kid, when you ask factors of balance of trade deficits. I mean, in my secondary school economic class, you mentioned all this: exportation of raw materials, like exports are weighing, imports are weighing export, We cite all these things like, yes, and they still exist.
No, I would disagree with you. It is getting out of hand.
Okay.
I mean, I started my education in Akosombo International School.
Oh, okay.
Before I came to Maxwell Preparatory School in Cape Coast. You know, those days, I remember the famous shoes we used to wear was Bata.
Okay.
And even though Bata was a foreign company, most of the sandals were being made in Ghana.
I see.
Were being made in Ghana. When I was growing up in the late 70s to early 80s, there were so many bus assembling plants, Bedford and whatnot. They were all here. In those days, when you eat chicken, you only eat chicken around Christmas.
Yeah, that is true.
Easter.
Or a special occasion.
Or a special occasion.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with chicken being one of the meat we consume today. But why are we importing meat? I mean, chicken.
Probably because our local farmers haven't been able to meet the amount or the quantity we need for the market.
So that is where we should look. I mean, the other time I was sitting in my office bored and decided to look at how to produce a matches. Matches that we light.
Yeah. We import them, don't we?
Yes, we do. I mean, toothpick. If you go to my own village, New Ebu, bamboo is all over the place.
Yeah.
And the basic material for toothpick is bamboo.
Yeah.
You see, in economics, in geography, in life, we have motivational factors. Then we have the push and pull factors. This government is doing so well. But I think maybe after 2-3 years, when all these factories have been set up, the government should look at areas where they could bring policies that certain items should not be allowed to be imported to.
So you really share this idea, but certain items, you're placing the stress on certain items, not all.
No. I mean, imagine if we are not to import rice, the amount of dollars
that we will
save in this country. Imagine we are not to import chicken. Imagine the amount of dollars that will be saved in this country.
But a few people will also argue that it's somebody's business importing the rice, it's another person's business transporting the rice from the port to the warehouse. It is the business
of a few greedy people who don't have the country at heart.
I would say greedy. They've located or found a spot they could easily go into and help the economy.
They've been making that argument that is somebody's business. No, Ghana first. I don't know what is happening to schools these days, but what happened to my pledge and the national anthem?
Yeah.
I don't think they say it anymore.
Just last week we discussed that. I mean, not on air, but lately I don't think we say them all again.
We need to think about Ghana. There are brilliant economists, brilliant geographers, mathematicians, lawyers, everything, all in Ghana. We could do it. We don't need to import everything. It's sad that we have to import toothpick.
Yeah.
If you go to a chop bar today, even a local chop bar to eat fufu, my brother, the plate you are eating in was imported.
Yeah.
The Maggi in the soup is imported. The chicken
That is so
is
true.
imported. Now I hear there's even machines to make
the
fufu.
fufu. I think
So
those
that
ones are
is
locally
also
made. Are they?
imported. The water, what
Yeah,
is
what you
used to
drink.
clean the water, the chlorine and other stuff,
Yeah.
it's imported. So you sit in the midi fufu, but it's
Literally everything is imported.
Then we, the same Ghanaians, turn around and say, Mr. Vice President, do something about the dollar.
Pot. Yeah. No.
Until we Ghanaians start changing our attitude, until we Ghanaians start appreciating locally made goods.
But what is happening? How did we suddenly lose all this? Because I mean, I'm not. I can't go too far back, but the little I remember is that, like you're saying, we used to uphold ours so dearly. It's Ghanaian and made in Ghana, but now it's gradually shifting, if not completely shifted.
The coup d'etats didn't help. You know, the coup d'etats didn't help us. And this is not a problem that was created yesterday,
yeah,
or it was created last week or last year. It's taken us a long while to get where we are.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about Ghana today is Ghanaians are beginning to understand democracy. Ghanaians are beginning to understand that when you come and say something,
you have to do it.
You have to do it. Hence, somebody was voted out in power for just serving one term because he took Ghanaians for granted. He took us for a ride. You
mean the ex-administration?
Yes.
The ex-president John Mahama's administration.
So now Ghanaians are beginning to understand democracy. But what Ghanaians we need...
So do you think if this current government don't deliver on their promise, Ghanaians may be tempted or may be forced to kick them out in the next election?
Yes. But this government is delivering. This government is delivering. I always say that the government is doing so well. Yes, there are some blemishes here and there with one appointee or other appointees with some negative stories. But left to government delivering on its promises, on its manifesto. I just put it out somewhere last week that to me the government is outperforming. I mean, this is a government that inherited negative balances all over the place. I remember I was with some of my NDC friends somewhere around February 2017. And they looked me in the face and said to me that
you guys will have a hard time.
You will struggle to pay government workers.
Yeah.
And he was laughing. In fact, they were laughing. And I said to them, if that scenario should arise, as a Ghanaian, are you proud? And he goes, well, we will see. That is why I said, what happened to my pledge, the national anthem? Where is the patriotism?
We will come to that, but there's this question I want to ask. Do you see or foresee that the one district, one factory program is probably going to be a solution to some of this mass importation of everything into the country, or basically most of the things into the country?
The one district, one factory will be a success based on two things. One, the attitude of we Ghanaians. Two, this government has shown, or this president has shown, he's got teeth and he can bite when he has to bite.
He can hire and fire.
Yes.
Okay.
So if he could make certain bold decisions to stop certain products coming in or minimizing, putting certain barriers there to reduce the importation of certain goods, then one district, one factory will be a success. But the most important thing is our attitude, me and you. Look at Net2. Everything is in order. You get down there, the security man ushers you in, you know, everybody's here on time, fine. Hand this over to government agency. Then people start coming in at 9:30, knowing that
With
the program
excuse.
has to start at 8. So those of us Ghanaians that will be privileged to be employed into this one district, one factory, go and make a name for yourself. Go and leave a legacy there. That I was one of the first people that got employed in this factory. And at my time, I made sure that this is what we were able to do. Do not go and seek your selfish interest.
The reason I'm asking this question is that we know of the sugar factory that I think they're still, whether trying to sell them or trying to refurbish or working on it still. Then I know that I heard the whole euphoria about it coming to existence and how it will absorb people and the sugar, cut down of sugar importation and stuff. And I don't know if it's now in full-fledged operation or it's still under construction. But if you're looking at having basically a district and a factory, probably we might have a tomato puree factories. We might have, like recently, the one that president went to commission in Kumasi and others. Are those going to help us produce more to the extent that we can also export to neighboring countries, if even not to the European market?
Yes.
And cut down the importation of some of this? Rice factories, others.
You see, the problem we have in Ghana here, I mean, the interbank loan rate has gone down. We pray that it goes down more so that the lending from the banks to individuals
will also go down.
Now, if you take a farmer in Ghana growing rice in Eswatini or in the north, goes to the bank to borrow money to expand his 20 from maybe 10 acres to 40 acres of land farm. He will borrow, if he's lucky, at an interest rate of somewhere around 16%.
Which is high for a farmer.
Yes. Now let's take a farmer in United Kingdom, somewhere in Wales. He also goes and borrow from the bank next to 1%.
Yeah. The highest they get about 2%.
Yes. In fact, farmers is lower
lower.
than 2. Now, this farmer in the UK, somewhere in Wales or Holland or wherever it is, or America, wherever, also gets subsidies from the government over there. Come to Ghana. Just common fertilizers that a district officer has been asked to go and distribute to the local farmers. What does he do? He find a way to...
He creates a store and then deposit them and
send
sell
them to Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire. And we hear stories, they're getting arrested at the borders every day.
But then what do we do? You were a politician. When these people they go scot-free, after that, set committees look into it, let them go. It's continuous.
What do we do? What we do is, this country should stop Famanyami, Opacho, Jaimanenka. That is what is killing Ghana. People should be punished. People should be punished. But the next thing, somebody will do this, then you see a whole chief, village chief, you see senior elders in the society coming to beg. No. Let them go to prison. Confiscate their assets. I remember, what's his name? David Blanket.
Yeah.
When he was a Home Secretary, he brought this law, confiscation order.
Yeah.
Once you commit a crime, irrespective of the crime, you have to account for all your assets. And the state takes it. Until we start doing that and putting some deterrence there, people are going to take the make out of this country. So it is our attitude. So if you take that farmer we're talking about, the farmer is struggling with loans. Then the farmer is struggling with simple basic aid that the government is
assisting them with.
Then Yes, our good old friend IMF comes in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to support you, but let us have a free market.
Yeah.
You can bring your product,
And I can indeed
also bring my product.
But theirs is way outweighs. And well, I have so many questions, man. Listen.
I mean, recently there was this cement that is on the market, brought from China.
Yeah.
A cement manufactured in China. Duty paid, all other stuff paid in China, expenses paid in China, has been transported all the way from China to Ghana. When it got to Ghana, duty was also paid on it at Tema.
And yet it was
And it's
cheaper
still
than the
cheaper
normal.
than the cement that was produced in Ghana.
Yeah.
The question is why?
Why?
You see,
Don't you think that's why they give us inferior stuff? Apart from the government assistance and the access to credit and facilities and stuff,
when this government
cheapen
gets
quality
on
and
its
stuff.
feet properly with a lot of employment, you see, I was speaking to some of the bankers the other time, and one of their reasons they gave is giving loans in Ghana is a very high risk.
Yeah.
Because if they give you loan, you live at Medina. When they come tomorrow,
And they don't find you there.
What are they
You're gone.
So there are certain things that this government is doing that in the long run, it will go to help this economy. National
Identification.
address system.
Yeah.
So if you like, take a loan in Medina and go and stay in
North.
North, or go and stay in my village,
They will locate you.
you can be located.
Yeah. And don't you think that is why some people don't want to get part of this? Because then it will sanitize the system. It makes it transparent.
Look, in Ghana here, we have two sets of leaders.
Okay.
We have one set of leadership that thinks about the people, that thinks about the welfare of the people. We have another set of leaders. They don't care about the citizens.
I'll be
the
glad
welfare.
if you can really tag this set of leaders you're talking about.
Oh,
Because for the benefit of my view.
if you take NPP,
Okay.
right, look at all the social interventions that past leaders. Let us go back to the great Dr. Buzia.
Yeah. We'll be talking about him right after this
Right.
topic.
From there all the way to Kufuor to this current president. Sometimes I ask myself, this president, I look at him and sometimes I say to myself, it's strange. Because this is a man that grew up with a golden spoon in his mouth. So you would think that he will bring policies that will favor the rich. But rather, everything he's doing is towards the poor and the middle class. Complete different scenario from his upbringing.
Yeah.
Then you have set of leaders who benefited from taxpayers' money. And what is their interest? Their interest to
Amass wealth.
amass wealth within a small group. They don't care about the masses. Look at what happened 2 weeks ago. And I'm so sad that you journalists kind of like not talking about this. We're sitting on bauxite worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. A leader or a president, you lose an election. 8 days more for you to hand over to your successor. 29th December, you assign.
He was still in government. He was still in power.
Nobody says he's not in government.
Yeah.
You assign a whole
Concession.
to your brother.
Had it been someone else and not his brother Ibrahim, would it have been a problem?
Yes. Anybody
He was
else,
still in power.
It doesn't
8 days, 1 hour
So
at a time, he was still in power.
now I'm driving to my point.
Yeah, I get it.
So this leader assigned it to his brother or a friend or a businessman. Let's even take the relationship to one individual. Another leader comes, goes, no, the method that you even acquired it
Was wrong.
was wrong. So you cannot have it. Then this leader takes a fraction of that same bauxite to go and secure
I get where
a
you're
barter
going.
trade
Yeah.
of 2 billion so that people of the central region can enjoy, so that people of Ashanti region can enjoy with roads, so that people of Greater Accra can enjoy with roads and other facilities, so that people in the north can enjoy, people in Upper West can enjoy, people in Upper East can enjoy, people in Volta region can enjoy, people in Western region can enjoy, people in Bronca-Ahafo region can enjoy from that fraction. You see these 2 leaders where I'm going? Then, the one that gave it to an individual, some of his people, the same cronies, write a letter after this thing has been debated in Parliament that they were part. Write a letter to the IMF. Please block this. We don't want this development in our country. Our people will be better off.
Without the development.
No, if you don't want it, because if they block it, then all this development that we
And they're supporting governments saying that Ghana beyond AIDS.
But what this government did was not. This government didn't go and beg.
Yeah, it was a better agreement. So you
Now,
take a
if you
fraction of
sit
their
in here,
vote sites and they.
You wearing a beautiful brown shoes. I have black one.
Yeah.
Maybe you have 4 more brown shoes.
Yeah.
And I
give
said to you,
one.
look, why don't you take this one and give me this one? Oh, Eckow, your shoe looks like it's a bit dirty. Don't worry. I'll go and polish
clean
it
it
and
up.
give it to you. So give me this brown one whilst I look for a shoe shine to polish it and give it to you.
Yeah.
What is wrong with that? I'm not begging you.
But also, let's be real. Don't you think it's probably because government was like, okay, let me step in this deal. I'm going to look into your brother's deal. And so, yes. And so they'll go like, okay, if you're not making ours go, then we are also making yours go through.
You know, I have faith in this president. My faith is still there, but my heart is crying, and I'm wondering, when are we going to start to prosecute people?
I think many of
This brother, if I was a president, it would have been in jail a long time.
But it's not the president's
Look,
duty.
the evidence was there. I mean, you go to Tema to go and clear your goods. Even 1 city. If you don't pay, you're not getting your goods.
Yeah.
And this man sat in Ghana and issued bounce checks. In Ghana Criminal Act, it's an offense.
But who said,
Irrespective of what it is, it's an offense to issue bounce checks. It's in our criminal code.
I get your point, but so this has some way to presidents who say on manning kujela na say ebia.
Oh no, it's not the president.
Yeah,
I mean,
so we have
this
authorities.
is a president where, in fact, if you listen to his speech, is it yesterday or 2 days ago, he was talking about upholding.
Yeah, the rule of law was yesterday.
So I don't know if it is the IGP or the chief prosecutor or something. But this is a guy that you issuing bounce checks, banks going down, your name is involved. It's like every criminal thing that went on in the last administration, your name has to pass through. Why? Why?
But don't you think if you don't have enough evidence, you can't start such cases? Because if you are talking about upholding the rule of law,
if you've issued bounce checks, what evidence you need again? The checks are there. It's been presented, it's bounced. What evidence again?
I remember when Honorable Ken broke this news here on this set or on the other platforms, and then later Ibrahim went to make some negotiations. He brought all that out, that he started payment plans and stuff. That is all we need as a people, to retrieve some of these monies into the economy. And
you know what we need? Send him to jail, confiscate his assets, freeze his account. Next time, Kojo won't go and do it. Next time, Kwame won't go and do it. Witch hunting. If you're not a witch and they're hunting witches, do you care? Right now, as me and you are sitting here, when they come looking for witches, and you are not a witch, what's your problem? If they're hunting witches and you are not a witch, what is your problem? Allow them to hunt the witch.
Well, we will talk about the late Dr. Eckow Ewusi's legacy and the lecture that is going on today at 3 p.m. But you can join us on this show on 0240-550-899, 0240 550899. I've been talking with the first vice chairman of the Central Region. He is Eckow Ewusi, if I got that right.
That's correct.
Quite eloquent. And he's a nice gentleman trying to throw some punches here and there, but being very gentle about it. We're discussing Ghana, why and what we can do to cut down the importation of some goods to boost our economic growth, and also what government can do. We've drifted a little bit into some actions of the ex-administration that he thinks have caused this current administration and probably the economy. We'll be talking shortly about Dr. Eckow Ewusi, his legacy, and the lecture that is coming up today at the Accra Conference Center at 3 p.m. Mr. Eckow.
Yes, my brother.
Getting close to my phone-in session, I tried to change the show to like more of a tree thing, and you speak quite some good tree, so now I say my tree words very well. You see, I get the explanation you gave perfectly well. I doubt if many people know that prior to maybe handing over a few days to hand over this deal for Ibrahim was signed, and I think he probably took people there to start work, and the people in the town kicked against it. They actually went wild on that. The media made a lot of noise about that, so I'm surprised you're saying we did not talk about it.
No, what I said you did not talk about it is the minority in parliament.
Writing a letter to IMF?
To IMF.
We did.
No, that was a disgrace.
How was that a
That
disgrace?
was unpatriotic. That not that this government is going to say, oh, give me the 2 billion as in cash. He doesn't even want the cash. Bring the development. Come and do the job.
Into who feel said the omudi asem no trauma IMF na enye so metraman. They were being citizens, no more citizens.
No, they were not being citizens. Fantakasem Yabakade were Omamboyafo.
Oh, how?
They are nation wreckers. Were born man. One pure money ye. One pure man botumpon. Aza sabita freche. Owo. Obako for new mianom kuka kraba. Monkote moderation modamir for the wedi. No be abanos. It's inquiry our green book mudamayi. Sana munyai. Box at Saba Yazaria. From a Chifopraso to Dunkanofin, an interesting economic route. 66 kilometers. The Musike Yazibi Yazri Kwani at war. Cape Coast, Central Region. Yakwa Kwayan, and the baby to tune baby at here. Yazibi Bayaning in Tamale, Yazibi Baho, Yazibi Bezbesi, school are dying. Yazibi Bezbesi warehouse. UT when you admire. IMFA, a portrait, the Muscaya was the baby, make Puntu. Yes, sir,
many reasons.
Reasons in that.
Also, I wasn't my agent in Chaka.
You see, Abu Fraba, or Shushation. It be sent about an oil also or Shakoto. Knowing very well, Koto, it. Knowing very well the Koto, on it is also a Shakoto, it. Why, and son with James.
A crucial, I'm sure, and also what
I what's in a parliament. Where take me? Mawaka. Na mo yehwe wo mpo na dem box at won to no romp won fa anya den won fa nko
obey ho adwuma
kakra wo Ghana nti dam refinery na mpo obekre
bi wa ha
adwuma wo Ghana so offer nyimpa even just 100 unemployment na do nso ya ansa na wazako ni mo henze na ntase na wo say efa na kra there ma His Excellency, Vice President, kind of was a moon can munte asamoso. Inti edana awkward Parliament munte man can so. Mana mwenyado adawa. Maka dem rebi awa abas no ko opanyin KT Hammond. Oya Mary deal ya. Was about Parliament. Wa approve. Opanyin hwem was. Adi ni baby obon kakra. Osan the Parliament and I'm what? Or raise issues for Parliament. The woman is an ancient. It is a baby pona on your one a die.
To Farmer Parliament.
Once a Farmer Parliament. mpemfo la abo baby a children
One was son.
one was son and when any one so be why one ma kone wo kokwetri kono mu nso a na wa ba na afo we baby said na nsu wana no me na let us what try no somazo
Yeah.
thinking no room pay thinking no room pay
Well, in cherry, boy, so what's it? In cherry.
Inti yen nuanom yi tere ma worry there yenyaza and
Abano betchin.
the whole idea in the sampuntu djuma ba ambabun banya djuma ye omanu botumpun no tere one artificial green book echi
Oh, green book.
why you useless cry
I mean, me who Dubai interchange no no or woman sampa. Honestly, so
meda
me who
yakare ko green book ma menyi one time aha no mesma one time on fenza green pay kuma
oh
green book
kakra woman or hamper. I was me announce my phone line 0240550899. It's my friend says I need income 0240550899. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Matilda.
Yes, I
It's say.
No, sir.
Yamiado. Matilda, pram to say.
Boko.
Okay, cause
I
we.
didn't answer today.
Obi ahu ye.
Okay, that's how we are. Please, I don't want to.
Safo ni what on wa bas enti se on not machine na chi.
I lecture, mommy.
Yo.
I'm a chairman. And as I miss here, then I'm training another dog for you. Miss here, I've been a children so. Emma na kwabo na kwabo konkon okobo ya oba e yankopo tie ne mfabo na yankopo ma de oko bisae ni na yankopo ma na yankopo ma o man tumpo abe na kasa asemo mi so me nya adwen yefa ye man panyi dada abe o ye djuma e wo bibi ni yefa o panyi we djuma no na wo djuma dia enso eni na wo say edwuma no bo edwuma ne ka na ye pamoa ye say twa wo ka
Say she share wo ho say wo free edwuma mu no at the right year I was say ye share wa and it's a lay down you can't break that.
na nipa no ye wo mra say ye pen obi ko pension ye tua ne ka nipa no ko pension ye de ye say tua ne ka no so sa ba
Matilda, you're handing over. And you didn't be a share and oji tum sawa we in the term of office for that period. 8 year no dear, you were your brand or your ex-president. I was your channel. What he choose to do with his life.
Another ex-president.
Of course. And I was saying penny for sham running mom it's something we can look into. Yo, yes.
Me assembly.
Koso.
And see, because of famanya mintina, omo that's no more around Anna.
Sana.
And two of us said, don't no dear. Anna, don't put a mobile phone or no, and so on. Only the end, they no money.
Yo.
I am money 7 years, your money 8 years. You work with trouble. 2 years, or only the demand and now because what this up almost fertilizer no almost smuggle fertilizer they call I think I saw me near
countries
no almost a special Ghanaian and that they only a mobile phone no a common Ghanaian
yo yeah but that's
I bet
yeah but that's
I bet you show my I did not want to get by the disappointing. Some go for you near more money than up to not yet for Kayas or more him for the patch or more. When we don't know him or more near him. No, you are mobile, no near him.
Yeah, but that's Matilda.
One caution near monkey to and been why on that's
yeah, but that's Minjin this or Henny be our whole between the church, Akopa, Penibia over one mobile phone, 700 Ghana cedis. No, dear, Matilda was 7 boom. Now, you remember, Eckow, you better touch a little bit on the legacy of Dr. Eckow Ewusi. Nafe, yeah, the honor Arabia because phone is since Saturday, and some omo bonin na. Me pick one more call, Nafe, remember. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, you didn't even be afraid.
I'm calling from Sapema.
Okay, go on. Your name?
My name is Audu.
Okay, Audu, go ahead.
Yeah, morning. How are you?
Yes, very good. And yourself?
I'm fine. I'm calling from Sapema.
Okay. Audu, please turn down the volume on your TV set a little bit.
My name is Audu.
Yes, kindly turn down the volume on your TV set.
Yeah, I have sent it. I have sent
Okay,
it.
let's go.
My tree is not transferred. I will just
That's
have
all
to go
right.
small.
We're okay with that.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. You're fine. Go ahead.
I want to come inside at your you see the matter that the MPP guy is talking. Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. You're loud.
Yeah, you see about your Muhammad matter that we are talking on. If this our government doesn't put his leg down because of the way his people are going around chopping money and then say they are leaving there, we will continue talking about that. And if we vote against this our government, is because of that one, because it's painful.
Okay.
People chop money and they are still on power, and as if we are on power and they are on opposition, and still they are enjoying even more than us. So the government have to put his leg down. Marcel Hamid have to start his work from today and tomorrow next. And then the NDP people will go. If they don't go 2020, we, the MPP youth, we are going to against our president.
Okay.
We beg you people.
Thank you very much. His point is clear and straight. So I think they share your.
Yes, you know, and on your sabi NDC anade obiara was once akagana sekebia.
Whether NDC na MPP, CPP.
Or they could
Now, if the jail no solution now.
On your jail, no question. Imagine they jail them and confiscate their assets. There's a saying, crime doesn't pay.
Yeah.
So we be a gun is a now we call the fiat, Africa, and now fear being. Now, we so scanner every as a tour down one. Is easily going wage. But since you are there, if you friend that scanner call high one room. Isn't that AC baby?
Ebianonya.
Isn't it for baby? The chances don't be in.
Oh, kitty.
So the deterrent factor. They are sre yan asofu. They yan pay for our Ghana. Obi kadi dam nyambra me ya. No the worker patcha one.
Ebiano wa ba no nyiska no hwe ne ma hwe society na edin ko tu je na wa wa be hwe ne ba. Anyway, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, but you didn't be free.
But I'm from Kobna.
Africa.
So, right. You so and then my Koso Kaso, no, and then you.
A bit said, yeah.
I have to Obama MPP almost 3 years in Okaswa. If I fetch a man, Mr. Wisi, we are from a man, and we are making a batch and patch
you. And yeah, you should remember producer pick you numbers to see another man or not what from.
I mean, sure, okay,
bye. I did the work with no conscript assets now, Ghana for Bijaya. Or you be in Subana?
No, deterrent in your.
Now it's over a year, almost 2 years. And people for Yashi, Yenti Kukra, there.
Well, I'm a carry, if you're Honoma or your complex, yet I say. Now today, Ghana brother, cultural bounce shaker, or your money, now true be. Today, clearly, why counting me? Sikaba Abutum.
Masami, this word is cartoonism, one my go back. When you married too.
You see, people like Martin Amidin, Edgeman, he is not into a fair some.
And yes, Gassam Nazi.
I'll be surprised that Martin Amidu ni shoes are or bubble 10. He doesn't care about mood looks. He 1 year the type na he new 2018 Camry phone yabe. I'll be surprised that Martin Amidu phone say hey you got that.
Over you see yam. Hello, young answer your call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, but you didn't be free.
I'm a patch of
Okay, Koso.
Where the master made Tremon. And all because of the 4 police stations and in the MPP for them. Yet, from a man to know by and for the after the
Well, I need break. You wait to make a year kakrama.
Okay, Pacho.
Okay, Koso.
Police come before. In fact, and one and now. Me Omukuta and what you are, yes,
Ulani break kakra. Ulani break.
And now, almost but you are not to give me the 4 minutes. Sir, and so I am now with you, and I'll count on number yet. Caterpillar number or car number, number. And so, I mean, what is it? It's a 7 months of because MPP youth were started to have the power of our police in the news. So we have some cars to nobody this man.
Yo, but Sabi police chill now also officer ampa. Unye bibia was what chiwa manenfa onko station. Na mungo kamera you know.
Papa, you come up for. Obey bia you can. Yes, sir. Ana mo mai.
Yo. Yeah, to your dancing.
As some branch American, I hope there nka them police for one pickup now or can.
Over my number.
Or the car number, because once car number out and a report, my senior authorities, police,
they can trace.
And the reason why I'm interested was in the Debbie. About 2 weeks. Manama and the police in stop. Ojama, my satisfied, I'm so important to be a book officer. Now say, hey, Wakani. I'm seeing your mama car labas. One number, no, a tractor number.
What?
I'm sorry about
tractor number.
How can I tractor?
There's also cement.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, number. Timber jack number. Master, we have to go to the station. Chief, come and you know. So what's the Mukodu station? When you make up paper, the throw. Who but some choir?
Who there? My tractor number.
No, one. Nyango police obejam to us. Chairman. Na chairman koko. But now the question is, it is nyango na identify man.
Ncho obe how kwa?
Man, as a kid in the police station, wasting my time for no reason. You see, Yama Makada, Abani is a banana boy in the now, match there, the whole DVLA system is being digitalized. And see, the Ghana police, maybe Baba, when you stop, or Bokana,
who details be able.
These are some of the things that it will go a long way to help.
But isn't it taking too long? Ghanaians just saying to me, I'm picking up Binembra. Hello, good morning. A very last caller. Yes, Mpacho didn't even be our free.
Mepacho upon you, Mekatafi Madam.
Okay, upon Koso.
Pacho Kaka, Mechanic, MPP for Noma, Omani Erdin. They kind of credit on a book in the Japan, a Chanapa.
Yo, yeah, that's
Adiana, Omubisino. After that, I'm busy. They say, I'm a bombardiana, I'm a man teaching me a day. Because Ghana for them TICMA and DC for no solidity.
Yo,
Bombardiana, I'm a man teaching me a day. And go from.
Yo, yeah, that's
it. I never quite person who wants to say, former president Mahama. He said, I can turn out, you know. I made the men of Medro woman here. Because, of course, I can, you know, when you could move. Ghana for you, you will be here. A man who see a piano cabin. Because I can tell what you don't want, my don't want to here.
Yo, yeah, that's
it. Come in the court.
Yeah, that's it. And he also when him the other question, Unya lawyer, or Bejina name, Papa, I make a lawyer, and I make a lawyer, Papa. And yet a lawyer for every region and send be a Mukekano. Or more Mupejin Biagino.
Ghana for you,
the lawyer, Papa, or Becca was some amount. No, we're filing case now. Why? And we also been idea. Thank you very much. Idea was here. She said, "Unko school that now when your lawyer, no chance to me for being court. When your lawyer to us, some not share the same a year. Oh, cana. We grab pro bono services. Or between I am our free our own Juska just because I say ye na a dear addition. But for the last thing I remember, they said after 2013 judgment, not President Mahama. Ex-President Brahma became a president and so free at the Munti. Need the Rush.
For now, the Constitution
identifies him as an ex-president.
Maybe it's about time a certain aspect in 1992 Constitution.
Yeah, should be considered. Yeah. We wrap it up very quick. They make a lot of punches. So there's a lecture going on at the conference center, and you may be at 3 o'clock. There you are. Yes, I know you are invited. Between the first and the third road,
do you know why?
No.
One of my life, the day I was so humbled, and or changing my perspective in life was da moko wenchi. This was in 1997. Ko wenchi. Yakaye maybe wo Krobi or friend Kranka. It's about 30 kilometers from Techima. Na your tractor is my was and here again. Na part be here was chill was the commands. But yet one man natural day train for by 3-4 hours. No be can winch. Namso Nanya winch was a former a youth was in you. Namso na Kwanwara was a debby. From Techima to Wenchi is about 30 minutes drive.
Wow.
So I decided that while waiting for parts of my band, young Quinny went to Namonko show. Na Yakwe. Yakwe na Yako President Buzia Nebusia Fee. His Excellency Akufado, Emisho. If you see where this man came from, in the Nyabumpo, to travel from Nekras when Chiwanaman
to Nifion,
they were paying on your Ejmakaka. And somebody from that humble beginnings will too washer, will shiazi, arise to become the President Abrefa Buzia. It's a blessing. Let me just say this free SHSAB, this country is going to unearth so many Dr. Buzias. Them free education is going to unearth so many Dr. Buzias. Now, sorry, I don't know that if they were just saying it to make a great man look more bigger. Obis Nebuzian it stands for Best University Student in Africa.
Yes, and that we had an extensive conversation with the family member and the Chief Executive Director for BIRD, Warfren Buzia Institute for Rural and Democratic Development. One form AEB. We're explaining there. It was after the performances na dina tese oko abrofun na okoma his ninyumo ye no after the birthday the one that was a great person and will be tnasa or forming that definition out of Nidino. So actually the name is Buzia and then the best student in Africa was
university students in Africa. Okay.
Yeah. Or fall in line but
after some of recently there was a quote that he said, and it was in a graphic somewhere in 1969. Now, as if the man was alive today and talking about Ghanaians today. So not only he was a visionary, but he saw way ahead.
Ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
And even 40 years after his death, we are still enjoying some of the things he put in place. I think we'll try to wrap it up here. It's been a nice time with Eckow Ewusi. I think I got that right.
Yeah,
on point. He's the first vice for the central region, and hopefully we'll be giving him more time to be coming in to have these discussions with us. Upon Chicheku, you are asking that it's not only about social interventions, but also prosecuting people who were corrupt whilst in office. And so, yes, that is up to government. We can only talk about it and probably push the right authorities to come answer why some people have not been prosecuted yet. Probably they're looking for evidences, probably they're not ready for that yet. But yes, I think most of Ghanaians are really looking up to some of these stories coming up shortly. And so we will also do a follow-up on what you request or demand of us to do, and that is why we are here. My name is Abidjanim, and this is The Dialogue on Net2 TV. Today at 9 p.m., we'll be repeating this show on your television. Watch Ekuafo Mrenie to tonight, and then we repeat it on Saturday. And we're also bringing you a lot of good programs here on Net2 TV. We'll come your way same time tomorrow, 8 to 9 sharp. We're making way for Amofa. God bless you, and God bless Ghana.